Hey guys, Brother Monroe here, and welcome back to another Ultimate Admiral Taskmaster video. Now, this is, well, I might as well fess up that I came up with this one. And I came up with this one in a pickle that I couldn't solve, so this is deliberately designed that I have no idea what the best way to do this is. Anyway, this is choices, so we are facing off against a 1940s Chinese fleet consisting of a heavy cruiser, 2 light cruisers, and 10 destroyers. And our engagement range is 30,000 meters. Now we can choose any country we want. I'm going to try with the United States today. And this is where the choices come in. Now, there's 30 points basically available if I kill all of the enemy fleet. So the destroyers are worth 1, the light cruiser is worth 4, and the heavy cruiser is worth 12. And I can choose what kind of ship I use, and I can choose my year. So if I go with 1940s, I get no extra points. If I go basically for every 5 years earlier, if I go to 1930, I get 5 points. 1925 gives me 10, 1920, 15, and so on. 1935 doesn't get you anything because that's pretty much the same as the 1940 tech anyway. So I'm going to have to make a choice on a year. I'm also going to have to make a choice on what ship I bring. Battleship gives me no extra points. Battle cruiser gives me 1. Heavy cruiser gives me 5. Light cruiser gives me 10. And a destroyer gives me 20. Now, I think tempting though it is to go for the earliest year we can go for, by the way, is 1915 for an extra 20 points. So I could go for a 1915 destroyer and get myself 40 points right off the bat. But I'm pretty sure I'll just die. And then there are bonus points for construction and during the battle. And the maximum score that any of us can get is 100. Now, I'm probably going to go in and go out. I'm tempted to go for a 1930s light cruiser, heavy cruiser, for 10 points to start with. Now I might change my mind, but and then China's still on 1940. Right. Well, let's have a look at the design. I reserve the right to change my mind. We'll go with a heavy cruiser 2. Part of the reason I went with the US is I quite like their superstructures, particularly on their heavy cruisers, because I was thinking of going heavy cruiser. But if I change my mind, I can go to a battle cruiser or a battleship. Now, well, advanced funnels are just better. I could go with 3, but I'll stick with the go for 2 like that, actually. I got the option of a 3rd funnel. Actually, let's go with 3. That gives me funnel capacity of what, 90? Something like that. Go with 3 of them. Which is a little bit more than 1 big funnel, but less than 2 big funnels in terms of weight. By the way, in the unlikely event there's a tie, the cheapest ship wins. Right, maximum bulkheads. Range, I don't have to worry about. How big can I make this thing? 21,000 tons. And that doesn't actually make the ship any bigger. Interesting. And I go all the way up to an 11-inch gun, but I'm going to go with a 10, I think. Triples, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Now there is a bonus point if we have a classic 3 triples or 4 double turret setup. So that gives me an extra 2 points if I do this. And there's another point if I fill every available gun slot. So we're definitely going to try and do that. Now I think this guy can only fit here 4-inch, and we seem to be going with a triple gun, so okay, 3-inch guns. Nope, 2-inch. Yeah, you can fit 2-inch triple guns. Okay, now there's a gun slot there. Okay, but I can't physically fit a turret on it. Same with these ones at the front here. So you are excused if you can't physically fit turrets. But every slot on this ship that was designed to have a gun on it has a gun on it. So I do get 1 extra point. Now we need to deal with our weight offset. So we've got a 4 weight offset. So as people have been complaining about me about this, I'm going to try moving the towers instead of the turrets. Oh, perfect. There we go. Perfectly balanced. Looking lovely, the Norfolk here. Okay. Oh, this is going too well. Next, we need a ship that can move and that can shift position very quickly, because with 10 destroyers coming at us, we're going to need, let's go with 33 knots. That's reasonably fast. We're going to need to be able to move, like turn. What's a turning circle? Out of interest. 606 meters. Not bad, actually. Not amazing, but it's not bad. We're going to want all the protection we can muster. Now, we are facing off against an enemy heavy cruiser. Now, you're wondering, where are your torpedo launchers? Well, I can get another 10 points if I don't bring any. So I'm on 10 points for my year and ship type. No torpedoes would put me on 30 plus 3. So I'd be on 33 points before I even get into the battle. Which is really tempting to do, because that's, so I'm basically starting with more points than there are for killing all the ships, which is, I think, is going to be a good strategy. And this is not a bad ship by any means. I mean, these are Mark 5 10-inch guns, and all the rest of it. Right, explosives. I'm going to go with tube powder, as is my wont, and I'm going to stick with the standard shells. I'm really hoping that the enemy heavy cruiser is not a particularly nasty one. I'm going to go with auto reloaders. People who've seen me design ships before will recognize this type of layout. And I'm going to go with coincidence rangefinder as well. Now, these are in 95%. Now I'm going to slow it down a bit to 30. Which might let me change my boiler type to induced, which gives me 10% of my displacement left to stack armor. Because, let's say I went with a super heavy shell. I would need, so basically to make myself immune to damage, I'm going to need effectively 10 inches on the deck and 30 inches on the belt. 10 and 30, okay. So, deck, let's go for a 5 and a 5. Ooh, that's a lot of weight. How about a 5 and a 2.5? What about a 6 and a 3? That's the standard battleship armor class. Yeah, there we go. Now, how much belt are you allowed to put on a heavy cruiser? 25 inches. Impressive. Let's go with a 15 and a 7.5 15 on the turrets. Ooh, we're getting close to the limit here. Yeah, ship's overweight. Well, I'll do the armor scheme that I would like to go with. And we'll see if we can shave a little bit of weight. What's the difference in weight between 6 tons? So 6, 12, 18, 24, 36. So it's about 60 tons. And we are 400 over. Poop. What about if I go to high TNT? Oh, okay, that saves me a lot of weight. My penetration goes down, but my damage is going to go way up, particularly against all the smaller ships. Go with a turbo-electric drive one. How about an auxiliary diesel? Oh. Shaft 2. We're getting there, but it's not enough. Oh, we can go with oil. There we go. That does it. Missed the fact that I could swap out to oil. Okay, that's awesome. And that's pretty much the armor scheme that I would like. Maybe go with even more on the belt. Tower. There we go. 21 out of 21,000. Okay. Oh, we have a little bit of tiny 4-weight offset. Let's move the A turret back a little bit. 0.1%, I can live with that. Yeah, so we are starting with 33 points. We can get 30 just before I start the battle. So I can get 30 points for killing everything. And there are a couple of other bonus points, so keep an eye out for these. If I get a 1-hit kill, or a 1-salvo kill, then I get 5 points. If I finish the battle with no critical damage to the ship, so rudder and engines and conning tower and stuff are still intact, I get 2 points. If I have 100% float, I get 5 points at the end of the battle. And if I get finish the battle with 80% structure remaining or more, I get another 5 points. So I do have to play this a little bit conservatively and really hope that this strategy works. Oh dear. Right, let's go. Oh man, this is going to end so badly, isn't it? Okay, heavy, light, 2 lights, and 10 destroyers. Enemy smoke is spotted to the north. Okay, let's go to 25 knots. Let's let them come to us. I'm not in a rush. What's the max range on my guns? 20 kilometers, so they are actually in range if we can spot them. Let the radar do its thing. Okay, enemy in sight. That'll be the enemy heavy cruiser, probably. Yes. Now, they've got lighter guns than us, but they do have torpedo launchers. Interesting. And it is worth a lot of points, that heavy cruiser. The heavy cruiser was worth 12 points if we kill it. So let's angle in a little bit. No time limit on this battle. I just re-spotted the enemy heavy cruiser, which is out of range and ramming his own ships. Wish there wasn't that weird gap when they were all together, but sadly I can't do that. Still dancing out of range. They decided what they want to do yet? No, still sailing around in circles. That thing has an insane turning circle. Look at that. I'm not quite sure what the AI thinks they're up to. How far away is he now? We're getting our identification up, which is good. 27. Okay. Still a fair way out. Oh, hello. We spotted one of the light cruisers. Let's go have a look. Ooh, quintuple torpedo launchers on the stern and triple torpedo launchers on the bow. Plus, I can't really tell what size those guns are. Could be 9s. Yeah. Yeah, they're a moderate threat. Need to watch out for those. Until we really find out quite what we're dealing with, we're not 100% certain. Is that another the other light cruiser? Yeah, so we spotted all the cruisers. We'll get to work identifying them. But yeah, they've got plenty torps on board. If only ramming damage was enabled for the AI. Not for my ships. That would be bad because they're always doing it when I'm playing. Oh, hello. There's one of the destroyers. Now, yep, loads of torpedoes, 2 quad launchers and a triple. So all of those ships are high threat. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Yeah, certainly can't claim to have any luck with luck with the generation of the enemy there. We'll continue to kind of observe, playing it quite cagily. I mean, all we can really... Oh, they're coming at us now. All we can really hope for is that the AI's done something odd, like come with reduced ammo for the torpedoes or something. So yeah, the heavy cruisers, weirdly, are probably the smallest threat, with not no threat, the smallest threat with those triples. We might have underwater launchers, of course. The light cruisers are a medium threat with 8 torpedo tubes, and the destroyers quite a high threat with 8, 9, 10, 11. So weirdly, it might be the destroyers that we want to fire on first, but everything's still out of range for now. Oh no, guns are moving. Right, let's see what our base accuracy is. Terrible. 0.5%. It's more firing for effect than anything then. And why is that? What are you even shooting at? I'm shooting at a warship currently. Oh, we're shooting at a destroyer, looks like. Or a light cruiser, one of the two. Probably shooting at this ship. The lead light cruiser. Okay, fair enough. I'm going to wear the ship. Oh, wear the ship. Have the ship come about. And head this way. Simply because it looks like they're coming at us. Yeah, coming at us going north to south kind of direction. So I want to be sailing in on a similar heading. Yeah, we're firing on the light cruiser. Let's try to charge us down. Oh, we've identified the heavy cruiser. Now, she does have single torpedo launchers, apparently. Where? Underwaters? One of them. Can't quite see where it is, though. Oh, it's on the back. Cool. And they're long-range torpedoes, so that isn't great. And they're low visibility, so they must be electrics or similar. This could end exceptionally badly for us. Right, we got a 1.7% chance to hit. Oh, the light cruiser. Go for the light cruiser. Still. Not great chance to hit, but might do something. We've got plenty of shells. Now, someone else was saying on one of my videos that why didn't you spot the torpedoes? Well, partly it's because you're commentating and there's a lot of stuff on screen for UAD, but the other one is the warning for torpedo launch is surprisingly subtle in that it's just the orange, the yellow triangle, and that can also mean a ship that you've detected, an enemy ship. So it's not always immediately apparent, and as well, the torpedoes aren't the easiest things to actually see in the water because you have these little streaky things. So you're not 100% sure what's happening, and it is easy to miss enemies launching torpedoes at you. The best thing is actually to lock onto one and listen for the sploosh of the torpedo firing. Oh, the smoke screen's finished. So I'm expecting to hear the sploosh any minute. That was close. Nice hit. First hit of the battle. Yep, 59 damage. It's not very much. I'd like to get a read on this thing, and then we might switch to HE. In fact, let's try that out. I have a suspicion that HE shells are going to be our better bet anyway. In general. Looks like we caused some flooding with that hit as well. Alright, enemy has fired torpedoes. Hard to starboard. And slow down to 20 knots. Try and throw their aim off. Well, we've identified the light cruiser. Okay, let's have a closer look. Standard bulkheads. Very light on the armour. Same kind of torpedoes. And 7-inch guns. Firing Lyddite 2, 715 damage per shell. Okay, so I think we're okay in their gunfire. It's their torpedoes. How many do they have? Lots. Oh, good. Did they go with increased or standard? Increased torpedoes. Of course they did. Of course they did. Oh, looks like we took a bit of a hit there. Now, I wonder if we can see those torpedoes at all. I don't think we can. Well, actually, what's the speed on them? Torpedo speed, 48.5 knots. Well, why don't we increase to flank? We'll just, don't want to take any chances with them firing, with them having that many torpedoes that can launch our way. And rather than wasting shells, I'm going to switch to save on the main guns. Try and draw the enemy out a bit. What about the destroyers? Standard torpedoes. How many they carry? About 30. Okay. Right, let's turn. Reasonably sure we're not going to have to deal with the torps that were fired at us. He says, hopefully. Yeah, they're firing at us, but too worried about the guns. On the wrong heading again. Yeah, it looks like we are. Okay, let's come out. What would be good as well with enemy torpedo launches is maybe an alarm or a constant little flashing warning once you've spotted the torps. Something to make it really, really obvious to the player that, yeah, you are dealing with enemy torpedoes. Oh, what's the chance to hit that destroyer? 1%. Well, we can get the secondaries on it. 0% chance to hit. Wonderful. Why? Target fast speed, aiming in progress, smoke screen. Okay. Okay. 2% chance to hit. That's not terrible. I'm going to try and keep maneuvering as much as I can. Changing the speed every now and then. Ooh, hello. That was a good hit. On the Kazuo there, with few bulkheads that might actually kill her. Just grab pen and paper. Now that was just a single hit on that ship, so if she does die, that gives us an extra 5 points, which would be nice. Doesn't look like she will go down though. It is a shame. Yeah, she's controlled the flooding. Sad. Right. Try the same trick on them. We forced that destroyer to retreat anyway, which is a bonus. Again. Yeah, I know this is a bit weird. I'm basically not firing back. Oh, hello, enemy torps. But where are they going? No, I don't think they're a huge threat to us, but we will continue turning away. Because I really need them to use up their torpedoes as much as possible. Trying to engage us at range. Because we can close in and we can do a lot of damage to them up close. And they really can't hurt us up close. But they can with torpedoes. Even with anti-torpedo 5 on this ship. Yeah, a whole bunch of torpedoes fired at us there. Whereas their gunfire is relatively harmless. Right, let's have a look. See if there are any targets we could try and pick off. No, nothing is in the secondary range. Oh, hello. They just fired at us again. I heard it. Turn away again. I don't mind them, like, using up their torps. Let's do a quick check on that. Heavy cruiser hasn't fired any, but doesn't have very many. Light cruisers have fired a few. They still have plenty left. And quite a lot of the destroyers have absolutely tons of the things, so... this might end up being quite a long video. Oh dear. Right. That's my dog Millie joining in with Taskmaster this week. I think she's barking at the dishwasher. Are you barking at the dishwasher? Are you? Ruff. Had to take her to the vet today, and she met another bulldog, so she was very, very excited about that, because they play properly. And if you've ever met or owned a bulldog, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Anyone in secondary range yet? No, they're staying away from our secondary guns for the most part. Simply coming in, firing torps, floating away again. Again, I don't mind. They're going to find it very hard to hit us with us heading directly away from them like this. Now, that light cruiser might be an interesting target for the main guns. You can get a bead on it. More torpedoes fired at us there. Let's turn in again. Oh no, let's not. Increase the flank. That could have been a mistake. Okay, midships. Other advantage of going away like this is that the torpedoes have a chance to run out of propellant. Yep, and that's a whole bunch of misses. Right, slow back down. Execute a turn. Oh, hello. Shouldn't have done that. Increase the flank. Fired more torps at us than I thought they might have. That's okay though. I think that's another dodge. See now. Trouble is, they've just got so many torps, like hundreds and hundreds of them. It's going to be really difficult for us to, like, they're all big ones, 21 inch on the light cruisers and the destroyers as well. They just have a lot of torpedo potential. At least we get a nice view of it. Take some pictures of the enemy torpedo technology. Okay, turn in. And slow down a bit. Try and encourage them to fire their torpedoes at us, and then we'll run away again. Looks like the light cruisers might have launched quite recently. Come on, fire at me. Oh, light cruiser has. Just 5 torps. Destroyers haven't though. Okay, let's turn away, increase back to flank. This is a very silly... I am sorry if this is not the most entertaining Taskmaster video, but I have not won a Taskmaster for quite some time, so I'm really trying my best. I'm trying not to succumb to war energies and charge the enemy down. If they didn't have all these torps, I would be doing that, but with all these sneaky long range torps, I'm just, yeah. There's a whole bunch over there. That the light cruisers firing those probably. Let's turn this way. See if we can't elicit the same kind of response. Because the Hyman here only has one more shot with a triple launcher and 3 shots with a quintuples. Although I think she might have 2 of them. So, oh yeah, there she's fired at us. So no more ammo in the triple launcher for that light cruiser. Move away until we spot them again. Yeah, over an hour and a half in battle time, alright, already. Okay, let's slow and move this way. See if we can't elicit a response. Actually, let's get the main guns on the heavy cruiser. Might be able to get them good enough accuracy. I know she's not much of a threat, but she's worth more kill points. Okay, Hyman is launched. Move away. Increase the flank. Yeah, only 2 more launches from quintuple tubes. Dongying still has loads. But I think we've emptied one of the light cruisers. I'll be tempted to try and close and see if we can't pick her off. Where's the heavy cruiser hiding? I very much game cat and mouse at the moment. Jeez, oh. Still waiting on a visual on those tops before I risk moving in. Now let's go this way. There's the enemy heavy cruiser. So this will allow us to match their heading, I think. Target is maneuvering. You can fire on the heavy cruiser. 5% is good enough. Or armor light. Yeah, it's pretty good actually. back to save. Let's move away. Increase the flank. I'm sure someone's fired torps at us. Should have put time on the battle. Okay, let's turn in again. And slow up. .5% fire. Try AP shells. Fire. Again. Again. Oh, penetrating hit on their extended deck. Come on, don't you want to fire torpedoes at me? Well, they're only 8 kilometers away. Might be able to hit them with the secondary guns. Yes. Open. Open, open, open. Oh, that's because we're on firing AP, that's why. Switch to auto, please. There we go. Ooh, good hit there. Oh, I just heard someone firing torps at us. Yeah, risk staying for one more salvo. Go for it. Fire. Save. Turn away. And grease the flank. Nope, not much in the way of damage. Good damage. Come on, we don't want flooding hits. Fires are okay, but it's flooding that we're really after on these destroyers. Mm-hmm. Just can't get killing hits. Really irritating. Right. Turn in. Slow up. Are you out of range now? Yes. Okay. Secondaries. Fire on the Shanguayam. Hello. Detected some torpedoes. Not going to hit us. But it might be worth seeing. Well, we'll wait. Put the all guns on the light cruiser actually. And see if we can't score a couple of hits on them. 'Cause that would be nice. HE, please. Ooh, good hit. Oh, hello. Right, let's not get distracted by the fireworks. Turn away, increase the flag. Not fatal, but that is going to hurt. Okay. Fire this again with torps. Right, see if you can't hit the that destroyer and main guns. You can fire on the dong, whatever it is. Hit on the destroyer there. Not a good hit, but it was a hit. Enemy torps there. Slow up and turn in. See how the enemy responds. See now, 1%, 6%. Yeah, so let's go on auto and tell the main guns to fire on the heavy cruiser again. Secondaries, yeah, keep firing on that destroyer there. Still haven't sunk anything, I'll point out. And we are over 2 hours, 20 minutes into the battle in game time. No. Save. Not being effective. Right, turn on the other tack and increase to 20. Oh, good hit there. Fire and flooding. Fire and flooding. Fatal flooding? No, I don't think so. Right, main guns. That heavy cruiser's quite close. I don't want to kill a ship. That would be nice. We probably need to turn away and run away from the torpedoes again. There's a set there. Again, just trying to bleed out those torps. Which is just the most boring way to play this scenario, and I'm so sorry if you've switched off at this point. I do not blame you. Oh my goodness. I'm just trying to resist the urge to just turn around and wander in and try and smash them to bits. Just so many torps they could fire at me if I did that. And I haven't been able to break up their formation at all, or get ships to... I mean, this destroyer over here and this one over here, I guess, are kind of... Ooh, that was a good turn. Are kind of vulnerable. Let's see if we can't actually do that. My cruiser. Just all guns on it. Go away. Oh, shit. Turn away. Oh, no. Right. Just for that, I think it's time. I think it's time. I think we've spent long enough mucking about. HE fire on the Dongying. It does not have torpedoes loaded. The Hyman doesn't have any. I want to try and take out those light cruisers. It's time for a little bit of risk. And you know, not a good idea to keep the same tactics against your enemy all the time. Sometimes you need to change it up. Right, let's go straight at them. We've got super firing turrets, after all. Good damage. Oh, hello. I'm there. One of the destroyers torpedoed the heavy cruiser. Well, that's amusing. Torpedo launch. Keep an eye out for those. I think the gang tank has launched at me. Oh, you got them loaded? You absolute piece of... Right, slow up. I'm going to take one for sure. Oh, they might have been from the heavy cruiser actually. Yeah, they were. Yeah, I don't feel as bad then. Oh my god. An extra tot of rum for the helmsman there, I think. Oh yeah, there we go. We killed the light cruiser. Fabulous. Right. Get the other one. All guns. Actually, no. Secondaries, fire on the Taiyan. Torps in the water. Angle. Not a threat. Got a pretty decent chance to hit the heavy cruiser now, actually, as well. But actually, it was probably a better bet. And we'll put her on auto, because the Hyman does not have torpedoes left. So yeah, it's time to actually get some points here. Flash fire, it just launched. Turn. Slow up. Leave that speed off, please. No, not enough. 10 more. We're going to get hit by one. Maybe 2 or 3, actually. Yeah. Ow. Oh, God. Okay, this was a bad idea. Run away, run away, run away. Even with the anti-torpedo 5. Absolutely insane how much damage they did there. You know what? Screw you. Manual control. Flank. Ram him. I know he's got torpedoes loaded and this is stupid, but who cares? Yeah! Then unload the secondary batteries into it. Weren't expecting that, were you now? Stop avoiding. Oh shit. That's us dead. See, I knew I should have just kept my distance. Kept doing it. I just got so bored. Ran 3 destroyers at once. Why not? Oh, we killed a destroyer. Woo! 1 destroyer and 1 light cruiser. Immense. And there goes the Norfolk. Well, there we go. I really should have more patience. Okay, let's see. I'll try to up my points here. So, I know that I had 33 before we went in. We don't get any of the bonus points from the battle. And we kill the light cruiser. Shit. Kill the light cruiser for 4 points, and we kill the destroyer for 1. So that's a total of 5. Giving me a grand total of 38. Which is just rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Oh man, I should have just gone with the metal chip, shouldn't I? Never mind. There we go. You only get 1 taken in a Taskmaster. I thought it was a good strategy, but there was just too many torpedoes for me. Just take it too long. Anyway, I hope the other guys did better. Have a look at my other Ultimate Admiral stuff. There's loads of it on the channel. More every day, pretty much. Check out my other series too, as well, if you get a chance. And I have a Patreon page. If you want to submit scenarios for Ultimate Admiral, the best way is through my Patreon. If you are a Patreon, then you can submit them to me anytime. Or join me live on Twitch when I am doing Ultimate Admiral, usually on a Wednesday. Yeah, I try and do things kind of live and kind of that kind of style. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Go check out the other guys. Link in the description. And bye-bye.